Hey there, I am JB and it's a lovely day today in Motortown. I want to thank you guys for all of your comments on tips, tricks and feedback, because for today we're actually going to do something based on that, and that is public transportation. Well, there you have it. What a timing. Anyways, before getting into that, there is also something else that I would like to talk about real quick, because I have seen this game sooner or later is getting a update, which is very nice. It's actually in experimental, which is very good. I'm not going to do experimental just for safety reasons, and or experimental also means, you know, if you find some bugs, if you find some glitches, you just report it to the developer, right? That is the whole point of fixing it before putting it online. Now, for the future, I know the developer has a roadmap, but I would like to see industrial Home Depot type of deal. Because there is something that I'm missing in this game. That is basically stuff to put around your place in order to make it a little bit more company-ish. So I'm talking about fences like these that are already in the game. It would be nice if they sell that at an industrial Home Depot. And so there are a couple more things that I really would like to see in the game. Take for an example, these guys, or those guys, or big light poles, or maybe even pieces of concrete that you can have, at least, you know, change the grass into concrete, or change it into sand, or gravel, or anything. Yeah, I know the developer is going to need to do a little bit roller skating shoes, and she look exactly like me. Yeah, the developer is going to need to do a little bit of, I don't know, scripting for that, because it's not just a 1, 2, 3 type of deal. I understand that, but it will be fun for the very far future to see more type of deals that you can place around trash cans, boxes, maybe a silo, because why not? Bridges for your truck, or maybe your vehicle, so you can just mess around with your lights at home. Speaking about lights, I have seen we're now gonna get RGB, which is very nice. And also, thank you guys a lot for commenting on how I can remove the parking lot. I just placed it by accident, and I didn't know how to remove it, but apparently, you know, this thing down here is, you know, you press on it and then you can manage and delete it. And you're gonna get it back into your inventory, which is very nice. Now, I don't want to mess again in this episode with the whole furniture type of show. However, I think in the next episode /ish, I would like to, you know, work on the furniture for a bit. And for this episode, it's gonna be about taxis. It's gonna be about buses, because people have been telling me, yo, JB, you should actually try the taxi. It can make a lot of money if you want to idle it. And for the first, you know, supply chain, I actually got recommended to set up bus routes, which is apparently not too difficult to do, and it will just work. Now, the reason why I'm taking my truck here is because there is still one thing that I would like to test out. It's going to be a bit of driving, actually. And what I'm going to need to do, I believe it is right out here. Alright, so we have arrived. Now, I'm not sure if I asked you this in the last episode, but I am wondering if there are any, like, secret stores. Because apparently in this town down here, there is like a car tuning shop, but it's not like showing up. Something like that. Oh, right. Yeah, the reason why I'm here is because of these things. You know, this is something I would like to see as in the industrial area. Like barbed wire fences, or, you know, all kinds of other fences. I can't remember what I have touched the last time, but this thing is even better. Oh, maybe, oh, yeah. Right, stuff like that, you know? Oh, and it gets in a box. Oh, that's fantastic. Wait. I just see right now there's like a fish in here. What would be actually also very nice if you could just click once down here, walk to the other side, and then it will show you like a holographic type of fence, and if you're happy with the way how it's placed, you plop it down. I think that would be very cool, because right now I'm just carrying this box, and then I'm going to need to, you know, trying to aim this out, so we should have a better view now. It's daytime. You know, I like how I can partly, well, I can actually put it all into the building. But yeah, like trying to figure out right now, like, am I going to aim it out that well? Maybe a grid system would be nice in this game, but man, if it's me, I can imagine a lot, and a developer is, so far I know, by himself, so gonna take a lot of work, right? And I mean, this gives you a little bit more like, hey, you really have a piece of terrain around here. And if you can do that with industrial fences that are longer, or like I said, a certain system that allows you to click here and then go there, click there, so this whole thing get built in once. I mean, I don't mind to pay like $250 or even more for a piece of fence. I mean, look at the number of money I have. Like, if you can buy a house, you have money, right? And yeah, the same with the ground. You go to the architect house, and in the architect house you can say, well, choose. You want to have gravel, concrete, asphalt. You go here, you just take it in your hand, you press once onto the ground, and it will change the whole show. And then you can also buy grass again. If you're not happy with it, you buy grass. Come here, click onto the ground, it changes back to grass, sand, whatever. And this way, you know, it's getting a little bit more personalized rather than just grass and no fences and stuff. So for right now, I've been saying I want to figure out some more about public transportation. It's gonna be taxis, it's gonna be buses. I'm not sure just yet how I need to do the buses, because I can imagine you need to buy a bus yourself rather than just finding one somewhere, because it's going to be more expensive. It's only going to get paid partly. Now there's a taxi right down there. I mean, look at these fences. That would be nice. Alright, so are we picking up this person here, or who? Let's just do something lesser crazy so I can just figure out what needs to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the blinking one is where I need to pick it up, and then this is the destination where it needs to be brought to. Going to deliver me $1,000, which for this, let's just, right, yeah, okay, I see, yes, and I'm in it. This is basically, I think what got recommended is, hey, you can idle this, so just do the auto drive, and then it goes to the destination by itself. Alright, you're picking up, accept passenger, alright.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm gonna assume I could be doing this because I'm a taxi, and then auto drive. And I'm gonna assume with auto drive it's all going to be fine. However, I did see one moment when I drove back with those fences, and the recording wasn't on, that I actually crashed into a car that came from the right. That's why my truck had like damage on it. Now of course there are a lot more things to come into these episodes, and I want to take a look at the supply chain. I want to have a look at the races, because I wonder how racing works. And I've also seen in the main menu there is like weekly challenges. I'll guess it will show like a certain vehicle, and with this vehicle you can break speed records, you can do speed jumps, races, and a whole bulk load of other things. It's something I would like to take a look at, but you need to have a specific vehicle for that. I think it would be fun, right? Of course the update comes up, and there will be a whole new town in the very large map. There will be new jobs, which can be a little bit challenging for the town. And yeah, I need to take it easy a bit if it's about setting up supply chain, because you might want to move on to that island once, and it now gives you more of a reason to go there, which is very nice, because right now it just seems like, hey, you know, it's a lot of driving and bring stuff from A to B, while most of the time you spend on this island. And it's actually very good that they trying to change that. Right.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Own a share and then instantly. Let me see. I can accept this passenger. We need to go there.
Thank you.
Right. Oh, I can see some stuff and things in this. That's why there's people all over the place, you know, which sometimes be like, hey, why are you standing there? But it makes sense right now. And slam the freaking brakes. Okay, that didn't do a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, so, right. So you do have comfort points, which gives you separate money from the satisfaction urgent. It's still, yeah, a nice number of bucks. And of course you got the fair bucks. And if I had a town bonus, I could have some bucks. And or if I had my own vehicle, I could have bucks. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice number of money, actually. Alright, with it being daytime, I have a better view on what's going on. We got this school bus, 100,000. We got this line city bus, 120,000. We got this, I guess, touring bus, with this 200,000. We got this, I guess it's more of an old school type of deal, 160. We got this touring bus, small version, 130. And then we got, of course, the smaller ones. Now, even though this is bus-like thing, I think I want to go with this one for 60,000. And it's just a nice one, so let's just buy it. Right. And then, oh, not yet. First of all, we're going to need to make this thing blue. Very tiny, very blocky, but this will do for right now. I think that's perfect. Yeah, from a distance, it's not that blocky though. Alright, cool. Let's just keep it default for right now. Alright, so I just had to check out the comment and it was just saying use pre-made routes. Now I'm going to see how I'm actually going to do that. Bus route. Yes. Right. Now, do you guys know what kind of a bus route would be nice? I mean, obviously this doesn't have people chewing up. Is that what it means? 19 and up? Let me see. How much? I got 13. Right, okay, so basically 12. You know, maybe this one would be nice, actually. And then I add the Lilliput. Right. Double click. And then Town 1. Right. And then if I get out, it will... No? Yes. So this should just go along as it goes. Is that the whole thing here? Ah, careful. Okay, I'm just gonna follow my bus and just see how it works for a minute. And I guess the money will come in at the end of the day. This thing costs 60,000 and then it's like so many coins per minute. Now here's still my guess. I know I'm not gonna get fully paid because the driver in that bus is basically the same when I go to a company hire a vehicle, because I need to get paid too, and then partly a pay will go to the company, right? Wait, decoration shop. This is a lamp. No, this is not a lamp shop, is it? Because I know certain icons don't really show up on the big map. Oh, it's a... it says it's a convenience store, but it doesn't look like a convenience store. Right. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, there are hidden stores around to say. But when I hear convenience store, I think about the store where they sell foods and stuff. I think it made 21. It cost 9 for the vehicle, and then it has 12 left. And so we are reaching the end of the day, and let's see how much this bus has been making for now. It's just not on time back to the station, I can tell. Alright, so it made totally 398 bucks. Of course there is 79 that goes off from it, and then it's left 319 bucks, which by my calculations it's going to take about 2,000 years before this bus has been paid off. Of course, this bus might not be the best for this route, and it would make more on different other routes. And of course, this is not it. In fact, this bus only made 200 bucks because down here it also has this cost, but I can imagine you only want to do that when the bus is getting really low. In this case, I'm just gonna do it. Now, you guys can let me know what would be better than this. I can imagine maybe from town to town, or have a bus route that goes all the way around. That might be better for this bus. Yeah, just let me know your experience, and then I'm going to adjust this bus to your experience and see how much that will do. Of course, you know, it makes a little bit money over time, which is always nice. Alright, so in this case I'm going to auto drive this beauty back home, and then let's see what we're going to do in the next episodes. Okay, so meanwhile we're just doing driving. I can actually do some business, right? Check out some other stuff and things. I mean, there are a lot that says chew.